everyone, this is Mrs. Taron. I'm so excited to get to draw with you again today. If you remember earlier in the week, Mrs. McClure had a morning mission on Monday of finding the missing cupcake. So today what we are going to do is we're going to draw a cupcake. I'm going to show you a couple of different ones that I did. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. So every time that we get started, first off, what we want to do is we want to make sure that our paper is the way we want to have it. So remember, this is portrait, this is landscape. So we want to turn our paper to portrait, okay? All right, are you ready? Let's go ahead and get started. I need you to go ahead and find the center of your paper. So see if you can find the center of your paper. Place a dot in the very middle of your paper, okay? We're going to place a dot there in the middle of our paper. Now we're going to put our hand on the bottom of our paper and we're going to place another dot right underneath that, right at the top of your hand. So that way that we're not all the way down at the bottom of our paper, okay? Now from that center dot, what we are going to do is we're going to make some kind of like some little half bubbles, okay? But we're going to make the frosting for our cupcake and we don't want to go all the way to the edge of our paper. So almost, but not quite to the edge. And we're going to go out this way. All right, and then we can go ahead and continue that. So we want to go ahead and make the fluffy frosting for the top of our cupcake. And as we go around like that, now we have our frosting. Okay, so now do you see where you put your frosting? I want you to make another dot a little bit further in from the edge of the frosting. So you have the edge of the frosting here, probably about an inch in from the edge of your frosting on both sides. Okay, and then you're going to make a straight line going down almost even with that dot. Another one on this side, straight down almost even with that dot. And then you're just going to connect both sides of your cupcake wrapper. Now that dot right here just kind of gives you a focal point. So like if you make your lines down here and you don't actually just touch that dot, it's okay because it still works out perfectly because you're probably using a pencil. You can go ahead and erase that dot and it works out great. Now we get to decorate our cupcake, okay? So on this cupcake, I'm going to make some polka dots on this cupcake. So the way I do that is I make some half dots around the edges. Oh, and look at that. I could just cover that little dot right up. I made that where it worked out perfect. And then inside, you're just going to make some other polka dots, okay? And then we're going to make the face for our cupcake. And we're going to give this little cupcake a face. So what we're going to do is we're going to give him some eyes. Now, you can do heart eyes, you can do star eyes, you can do round eyes, any kind of eyes you want. But on my little cupcake here, I'm going to give this little cupcake 2 heart eyes and a big smile. Just like that. And now at the bottom, I'm going to draw a line here on this side and a line here on this side. And then I'm just going to draw a few of my details on the bottom like it's sitting on a table. All right? And now we can color it because coloring, that's the most fun. It's just really a fun thing to get to do. And you can color your cupcake in any way that you want. I'm going to start off, remember, always the shading is really a great thing to be able to do. I'm going to take my favorite colors. I love using this dark green and light green. And then on the inside, we want to shade it. Now, I almost forgot since I used my marker that a really important part of this that you can do is to trace all of your pencil lines with a black marker or a black crayon because then it really makes it stand out. Okay, it really gives it some good lines on the outsides of all the things that you're going to color and it doesn't run it together. Okay, so that's a really good step there to do first, but I kind of forgot that since I already used a marker to do mine. So I'm going to go ahead and start coloring some of this and I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you some of the couple of the ones that I've already done. So I take my green. I can do a couple of these dots in light green, and then I really love to shade those in that dark green. So that just really makes my picture stand out. On the hearts, I love doing those colors together, so I'll take red and I'll color inside of my eyes. And then I'll take that dark pink. That always looks really good together too. And then I just shade around my eyes with my dark pink. Okay, and then always, I love to do this too. I always will blush those cheeks on a face that I do. And I just go around in circles and I do that lightly. Okay, and then on the bottom, you can use brown and you can use gray and you can use black to kind of make the table look like a table. All right. And then I'm going to show you when I finished mine, what one of mine looks like at the end. And you can see that I added a little bit of blue around the edges. And then I left my frosting white on the top, but you can color it any color you want. So that's so wonderful about that. And I want to show you another one that I did. And then this one had a rainbow wrapper. And then on the table, I put some little knot holes, okay, for the wood on the table. And then I also made stars for my eyes on this one. And I outlined it in blue. Kind of looks like a fluffy cloud on the top of the rainbow cupcake wrapper. And then at the very top, I also put some little marks like this. And all I did was go in just like this. And it made it look like a little bite was taken out of our cupcake. All right, I hope you enjoyed our video today. And make sure that if you get where you need to stop the video and start it again, that is wonderful. It'll be great. You can do that, stop it, start it, catch up, and then you can keep going, okay? But I hope that you enjoyed these today. All right, have a great day. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.